Number 1. Place your feet here and here so you can manage recoil and not get knocked around by the gun cycling. This marksmanship fundamental is referring to letter A, stance or platform, letter B, grip, letter C, draw or presentation, or letter D, sight alignment and sight picture. Number 2. This is nothing if you don't know how to place them on a target. Letter A, stance or platform. Letter B, grip. Letter C, draw or presentation. Letter D, sight alignment and sight picture. Number 3. Breathing, scanning your environment, and returning to sling or your holster are part of it. Letter A, trigger management. Letter B, breathing. Letter C, follow through. Or letter D, recovery. Number 4. This fundamental can save your life or someone else as it is about situational awareness. Know your environment and the potential threat it might present to you. A, trigger management. B, breathing. C, follow through. Or letter D, recovery. Number 5. The butt of the rifle is placed in the pocket or the firing shoulder. This reduces the effect of recoil and helps ensure a steady position. Letter A, true. B, false. Letter C, may be true. Or letter D, may be false. Number 6. When the soldier first assumes his firing position, he orients his rifle in the general direction of his target. Letter A, natural point of aim. Letter B, focusing. Letter C, correct sight picture. Or letter D, breath control. Number 7. As the firer's skills improvement and as time or multiple targets are presented, he must learn to control his blank at any part of the breathing cycle. A, brain. B, breath. C, heart. Or letter D, pulse. Number 8. What area is the movement of the front sight around the aiming point when the rifle is in the steadiest position? A, slightest. B, abrupt. C, immediate. Or D, wobble. Number 9. The best firing performance results when the trigger is not squeezed continuously and the rifle is fired without disturbing its leg. Letter A, true. Letter B, false. Letter C, may be true. Or letter D, may be false. Number 10. 1. When a live round is fired, it is difficult to see what effect trigger pull had on the lay of the rifle. 2. It is important to experiment with many finger positions during dry fire training to ensure the hammer is falling with little disturbance to the aiming process. Letter A, statement 1 is correct. Letter B, statement 2 is correct. Letter C, both statements are correct. Or letter D, both statements are wrong. 11. What is the trigger finger that is placed on the trigger between the first joint and the tip of the finger, not the extreme end, and adjusted depending on hand size, grip, and so on? A. Thumb. B. Middle finger. C. Index. D. Ring finger. Next, number 12. What happens if the trigger is not properly squeezed? Letter A. The rifle will be misaligned with the target at the moment of firing. Letter B. The rifle will backfire that may cause injury. Letter C. Have a good aim and a perfect shot. Letter D. Shooter will be dead due to heart attack. Number 13. What are the two basic elements in sight pictures? A. Aiming technique and sight alignment. B. Sight alignment and placement of the aiming point. Letter C. Front sight alignment and rear sight align. Letter D. Rear sight align and aiming technique. Number 14. Most important in action shooting is that you do not breathe to reduce your stress and focus on the task. A. True. B. False. C. May be true. Or letter D. May be false. Include how you initially grip your weapon as well as how to deal with retention devices on holsters. A. Stance or platform. Letter B. Grip. Letter C. Draw or presentation. Letter D. Sight alignment and sight picture. Number 16. 1. Most people skip follow through and quickly look at their target to see how they did. Number 2. They usually shoot low and then wonder why. Number 3. If you know what your mission is, your body will comply. A. All the statements are wrong. B. Statement 1 and 2 are wrong. Letter C. Statement 2 and 3 are correct. Or letter D. All the statements are correct. Number 17. Applies to long guns as much as it does to handguns. How you hold a gun has everything to do with your ability to manage recoil. A. Stance or platform. B. Grip. C. Draw or presentation. Letter D. Sight alignment and sight picture. 18. Define as applying steady pressure directly rearward in such a fashion so as to not disturb the sight alignment or sight picture before the round fires. A. Sight alignment in sight picture. B. Trigger management. Letter C. Breathing. Or letter D. Follow through. 19. This is characterized by excessive concern with rules, order, efficiency, and work coupled with insistence that everyone do things their way and an inability to express warm feelings. Excuse me. Letter A. Avoidant personality. Letter B. Dependent personality. Letter C. Compulsive personality. Or letter D. Passive-aggressive personality. 20. In old military, brass F for shooting. What is the letter A stands for? A. Amnesia. B. Accurate. C. Aim. Or letter D. Assigned target. 21. Your ability to quickly fire multiple will aim shots has everything to do with how well you manage blank. A. Backfire. B. Weight of the gun. C. Target. Or letter D. Recoil. 22. Suffice to say that if you're not using muscular and skeletal alignment in your grip, you aren't operating to your greatest potential. A. True. B. False. C. Maybe true. Or letter D. Maybe false. Number 23. The following are marksmanship principles except letter A. The shooting position and hold must be firm enough to support the rifle. Letter B. The rifle must point naturally at the target with undue physical effort. Letter C. Sight alignment in sight picture must be correct. Or letter D. The shot must be released and followed through without undue disturbance to the position. (24) Estimate the range as accurately as possible. 2. Use a rangefinder or take advice if available. Letter A. Both are correct. Letter B. Both are wrong. Letter C. Only one is correct. Or letter D. Only two is correct. 25. Important in providing balance. It is the location depends on the firing or fighting position used. Placement should allow shoulders to remain level. A. Firing hand grip. Letter B. Rifle butt position. Or letter C. Firing elbows. Or letter D. Stock weld.